how single he is. That's great. It's wrong. How close you go? What are you chopping about the free shoes? Right. Yeah, free shoes. That's damn. Jumping for sure. Yeah, I can't have to get on me. I just want to be happy. I think that's following heavy. It's following like a dad. And I don't want to tell again how tall it is. Like, you know, I those is important because we don't have to wait for you to know.
Our listeners got something shared. Let's hear it.
Hi, question 21 and question 30.
Hi there, that's a great question. What's fascinating here is how the questions are structured. You're jumping ahead to question 21 and 30, which are in the free time section. Those are about hobbies and dancing. Okay, let's unpack this a little. We can certainly look at those sections later. Question 21 is, what do you do in your free time?
And 30 out.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Free time football.
Oh, free time football, that sounds fun. What's fascinating here is that you're immediately giving us the answer. You're already practicing the answer to question 21. That's fantastic. Free time football is a perfect example of a hobby. That's where it gets really interesting. You can say, in my free time, I play football. That phrase structure is key for A1 students. We are getting to the free time and hobbies section later on in the podcast.
We promise we will discuss question 21. What do you do in your free time?
We want to make sure you're comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Much TV is series.
This raises an important question about how we describe wanted TV.
Oh, you watch TV. Okay, let's unpack this.
You are thinking about watching television, which relates to question 22.
Question 22 is, do you watch TV?
And you are telling us about the frequency of watching.
Here's where it gets really interesting for learning English grammar.
When talking about how often or how much, we need a verb and a better quantifier. If you were talking about someone else, remember the simple present. We need to use watches, not just watch. So we can say, he watches a lot of TV. Or if you were talking about yourself, I watch a lot of TV. Remember we talked about saying I watch TV without the earlier? That applies here too. We don't use the with TV. We will certainly cover TV watching when we get to the free time segment. We want to make sure you're comfortable with the basics first, like your job or age. If we connect this to the bigger picture of language learning, A1 students need that foundational reinforcement, like how old are you is necessary before I play football and watch TV. Oh, yeah.
My favorite TV show is Simpsons.
Oh, wow, that is specific.
My 40 TV show is Simpsons.
Okay, let's unpack this.
You're jumping straight to question 23.
That question is, what is your favorite TV show?
And you told us your favorite is The Simpsons.
That's a great example of...
Oh, back to our listener.
And my music book.
My music book. This is interesting. Oh, my music. You've combined two different questions here. Okay, let's unpack this. Questions 24 and 26 are about music and books. Question 24 is, do you listen to music? And question 26 is, do you read books? You are practicing answering both of them at once. That's fascinating, showing how you connect ideas. If you mean you like music and book, that's great. If you listen to music, we would say, I listen to music. Remember we talked about using to after listen. Yep, go on.
My music and live night horror.
That's a lot of things. My music and life and night. Hold on. Okay, let's unpack this. It sounds like you are still focused on music and maybe life and some other interesting items. What's fascinating here is the connection. Music and life go together, for sure.
Music is question 24. Do you listen to music?
And we know you like listening to music.
But knife is a new, unrelated vocabulary word.
You might be trying to describe what you do.
Perhaps you're trying to talk about cooking.
A knife is a useful tool for cooking. Question 41 is, do you like cooking? We will cover that in the food section later. For now, let's focus on the music part. I'm just saying that after listen to music. Oh, go for it.
Book and love.
And book and love. That's a lovely sentiment. Oh, book and love. That is very sweet. You are definitely focusing on books again. Question 26 is, do you read books? And 27 is, what books do you like? Okay, let's unpack this a little. When you say book and love, you mean you love reading. We would usually say, I love books or I love reading. That phrase in love means you really enjoy them. Remember we were told.
Go for it.
My favorite book
This is a great transition from
My favorite book, Ariana.
And my phone book. And okay, let's unpack this new detail. That's an interesting addition to your reading list. What's fascinating here is the distinction. You are talking about your favorite books. A phone book is very practical, not usually a favorite. We would usually say my favorite book is, and then the title, like The Simpsons for your TV show.
You are confirming your enthusiasm for reading.
Maybe you use the phone book for work or study.
Or maybe you like the structure of it.
This raises an important question about types of reading. Are you talking about reading for pleasure?
Or reading for information like a phone book.
Question 27 is, what books do you like?
We want to hear about your novel or favorite story.
But mentioning the phone book is great vocabulary practice. Oh, yeah,
My favorite book, Ariana.
My favorite book, Anna Arena. That is fantastic. You gave us the title. Okay, let's unpack this. You are confirming your favorite book is Arena.
And you use the structure we talked about.
You said my favorite book. We would usually say my favorite book is Arena.
You are answering question 27 directly now.
This shows great progress in structure.
And you told us about The Simpsons earlier.
Remember we said my favorite TV show is The Simpsons.
That structure is key for both question 23 and 27.
Now we know you love Arena on The Simpsons. We covered football, TV, music, and now books. This is a lot of vocabulary practice. It's good to know all these different types of hobbies. You are already answering so many of the hobbies questions. That enthusiasm is exactly what makes learning fun. We talked about music. I like listening to music. Remember that to after listen is important. And now you were talking about books and reading Arena. We love your enthusiasm for all these topics. You gave us a great example of a storybook. It's good to distinguish that from the phone book. You are clarifying your reading for pleasure.
This is great practice for question 23 and 27.
We promise we will discuss free time later,
including TV, music, Arena, and your love for books.
We had actually gone through all 10 introduction questions.
Yes, we were just wrapping up question 10.
And we're heading toward a review of those 10 basics. We love the enthusiasm for your free time activities. But let's quickly review the first 10 introductions again. Good idea, let's make sure those fundamentals stick. We covered question 1, what is your name? And question 2, how do you spell your name? Spell it, the letters. This is a practical skill.
This is a great skill for introduction.
Okay, good. Next.
Question 3 is next.
Question 3, where are you from?
Your country. Where are you from?
Can you tell us where are you from?
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Where are you from? Ecuador.
Here from Ecuador. That's excellent. You are answering question 3 perfectly. Okay, let's unpack this quickly. Question 3 is, where are you from? And you said, here from Ecuador. That is a wonderful response. To be fully correct, we say, I am from Ecuador. Remember that we always use am after I, but the meaning is completely clear. What's fascinating here is your use of here. Maybe you mean you were speaking to us from Ecuador. That's a great demonstration of connecting ideas. We had just reviewed question 3. Where are you from? Now we know the answer. Thank you. All right, moving on to the next question. This is